Hey guys, how you doing? Just still getting set up. Figured I'd start the stream a little early. Okay, I think we're good to go. Trying a little bit of a different setup. Hey Chris. Um, so I've got the two cameras, and I'm using my phone to read comments, so I don't have to keep looking back at my computer. So you guys will have to let me know how the sound is because I'm not using my headset like I did last time. So it worked while I was testing, but I guess we'll see. Thanks everybody for showing up a little early, by the way. Hope everybody's doing good tonight, having a good night. Tomorrow is Friday, which is excellent. I'm really excited. Love Friday. Ooh, Bubs, that's exciting. Finally, after all this time, eh? How long has it been again? It's been like a couple weeks, right? $6 weeks. Holy cow. Chris, you're right. I hate being late. I can't. I'd rather be super early. Like I'm one of those get there early and just sit in the car. It's okay, Mark. It's okay. Should have. So today, I'm gonna be honest. I know it's I've got like the whole neck beard thing going on, and it's just pure laziness. It's just pure, I forgot that camera can see me. It's just pure laziness. Um, but today we're going to run some trains, and then I'm going to be trying to fill in a lot of the gaps with ties. I'm unfortunately super unprepared for tonight. Um, Work has been crazy. I mean, absolutely nuts. I was working until like 1 a.m. one day this week, kind of off and on, and just not prepared. I haven't really been working on the layout either because so I guess Chris, you came over what 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately my Bachmann steam engine broke. I had some problems with the wheel wipers, which led then to me. I didn't know it was wheel wipers at that time, so I took out the decoder and put the old decoder back in, and still had problems. And the plugs are really small wires, and the plug ended up breaking, so I ended up soldering a new plug, and it just got worse and worse and worse as I was trying to diagnose it. And by the time I finally found out what exactly was going on, it was too late. So unfortunately, that's a lost cause. But I've got another one that, of course, should be here tomorrow. I was hoping it should be here today, but unfortunately, it's not. So um, no steam engine for today, but hopefully it'll come in tomorrow. I'll get the decoder back in because the decoder seems to work fine, and the board and everything. So I'll get my second one going, and we're good to go there. So that's the bad news number one. Bad news number two: no bacon tonight. Um, I know that's the worst of the two, actually. Um, Again, just not prepared, but um, what are you gonna do? Maybe without the cholesterol, I'll live to do another live stream. Hey John, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hope everything's good with you guys. So let's go ahead and get a train going. I've just got this actually all CP train all set up and cruising around the layout. I think after. Okay, I'm not technically, Bubs, I'm not out of bacon. I actually haven't thought it. So I used to have a Costco membership, and I love the Costco bacon. You get more for the same price, and you get like 4 packs in the bag. And my dad went to Costco because, of course, with this COVID thing, like we haven't really gone. So I stocked up on bacon, but then I forgot to thaw the bacon, and so it's frozen. So my bad. I apologize. You know, won't happen again. Um, but yeah, didn't thaw the bacon this time. So we've just got uh, my RDS 441,000. I've got the Athearn gondola, the Walthers train line, flat car, the Atlas Trainman box car, and the the Atlas Trainline insulated box car, and then the Bowser newsprint box car. So we're gonna have that cruising around. I'm just gonna check the camera. Yeah, it looks good. Get pretty nice view on this left side. This left camera here is actually my old Sony like camcorder that I've got hooked up through HDMI out into a capture card that I used to use for gaming on my computer, and I have that set up as an input. And yeah, so I did that last time, and it turned out really good, and it works a lot better than phones. So hey, James, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Your layout's looking good. Got all the bench work done yet? I know a lot of it was done last time I watched your latest videos, so hopefully that's going well. I don't know. So I was going to start off just kind of trying to fill the gaps with the rail joiners, and then I can run some extra trains as well once that kind of gets old. Let me know how the audio is. I'm kind of using a different method this time. So last time I used my gaming headset, and this time I'm just running it off the iPhone that's right here, which is actually looking at kind of the yards. So let me know, because if it's not good enough, I can always switch back. The problem is I got this handy down iPhone, and of course iPhone. No offense to iPhone users, I'm not a huge fan, but they took away the auxiliary jack, and so my plan was just to cut an auxiliary jack cord, because I can't fully mute the sound on this, I guess because it's like technically a conversation. So I thought I'd use this as the audio. Oh, James, that's awesome. What did you order for locomotives? So I don't know. I don't really like this blade. I feel like it's going to snap. So let's pick something. No, let's use that one. Anybody have any really cool plans for the weekend? I do not. We're going to take it easy, me and the wife. I'm working from home tomorrow for the second time ever. And Bubs, yeah, I know, but I'm not. I got this for free, so I don't want to put any money into it, especially because I hate iPhone. You know, my wife probably has that though, because she loves iPhone. So I actually bet she has that. What is it? It's not FireWire now. It's the lightning bolt cable or lightning cable to auxiliary, and I could probably do it that way. Yes, yeah, Bubs, I know exactly. Yeah, exactly. But ooh, 3GP9s. Very nice. I don't know. Oh, I remember. I was gonna say I don't know how I'm gonna do this without slicing off my finger. I have many pairs of pliers. Should I use needle nose? I feel like I have a different pair that would be better. That has a smaller pivot point. There we go. Ooh, Genesis, very nice. So, oh, nice. I was there not too long ago with the wife. That's where I actually picked up the Athearn CP gondola because I had a couple of my old layout, but they're discontinued, and I got the Soo line from I think OVR had it, and it was the last one, so I snagged that. And I was looking to find the CP ones because, like I said, I had a couple and they were awesome. But oh, thanks, Human City Junction. Thanks for stopping by, man. We are just cutting down ties to fit under the layout. I wonder if I should just grab these bad boys to cut off the ends. One thing I have done on the layout is I actually reworked both my AR1 modules. So I had kind of just lowered the amp limit pretty badly. And so and it worked fine for DCC, but when I was testing with DC, it was changing the polarity back and forth. So I raised that up and did a ton of testing, and now everything seems to be really well dialed in. Hey, Don, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for stopping in, man. We are just cutting down ties to fit under all of the rail gaps. What I typically do is I just slice off the spikes, and in some cases I might have to file them down, and then I just slip them down. There we go. And yeah, just trying to make things slightly. Yeah, so the second camera, so the first camera is over here, and then the second camera is actually in that shot right behind me, right here, pointing this way. So if I get out of the shot, the iPhone is a little laggy, but you can see as the train comes down the incline, you can see it on both cameras. So that's kind of the angle I've got. I should stop there. Yeah, it's like an L-shaped layout. Hey, Keegan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm sure you have lurked before, nothing serious, but I appreciate you stopping by. So the auto reverser, so I've got two loops, one above, one below, and they're actually modules made by Azatrax, Azatrax. And what they do is there's an infrared sensor right here on the diverging route, and there's a infrared sensor on the main line. And so when I pass this, it throws this turnout, waits approximately 10 seconds. If it doesn't detect anything on the main line, it'll switch back automatically. If I do detect anything over here on this infrared, it will wait 2 seconds and then switch back like it is now. And so what that means is I've got 10 seconds for the train to hit here and go back. And then it waits 2 seconds so that if I'm going slow and there's the gaps between rolling stock, it doesn't throw while I've got trains on there. I'm waiting for some double pull, double throw switches, or actually double pull, single pull, double throw, or I guess single throw would work too. I've got a bunch of switches on the way, and what you can do is you can override them, because right now it always defaults to the main line. I can trigger it by running my hand over here and having the train run this way, but yeah, it's just it's a specific reversing like switch module from Azatrax. I want to say they're about $40 Canadian. Super easy to set up. Instructions were great. Awesome. Zero issues, knock on wood, that I didn't just jinx anything. But everything's really, really great. Yes, Bad news, I forgot to thaw bacon. I know, I'm going to lose all my subscribers. I've let everybody down. I massively apologize. I'm so sorry. No bacon tonight. On the bright side, without, all that cholesterol, I may live to see another stream. So, looking on the bright side there. But yes, so sorry. No bacon camp tonight. I was sadly unprepared for this stream. As I was saying earlier, work has been nuts. So yeah, sorry. So I've got the Azatrax controlling the turnout, and then I've got an AR1 controlling the actual polarity of the reversing loop. That then goes into a PM42, which I know can do auto reversing, but I just have it set up as circuit breakers so that if the AR1 ever overrides, then it goes into the circuit breaker of the PM42 and still doesn't shut off my booster. That looks right. On one, I think my layout update number 2 or 3, if you go back in my videos, I've got it in the description and I talk about it. Actually, you know what? I could probably, I wonder if I've got the little spec sheet here in my bag of goodness. Maybe I don't. I do not. It's the D2. Because there was a spring. Oh, yeah. So it's the D2T 2W. It's called a spring switch module. And sorry, I was getting the Azatrax module. But yeah, it honestly, all it is I'm using the Tortoise switch machine power adapter, the same power adapter I would use to run all my Tortoise switch machines. And I've just got it connected to 2 separate boards, one for above, one for below. And then, so it's power 2, and then a pair of wires to the turnout control itself, which I'm using a Tortoise. But depending what you're using, there's 2 different boards, one for a single coil and like a 2-wire, and then there's another 3-wire one. And then it's just the 2 sets of infrared sensors, which are drilled at an angle. For N and HO, they say about 45-degree angle. Anything larger, I think, can go straight up, and it works just fine. Hey, Drew, dude. Yes, James, again. So sorry, everybody, no bacon. I've let everybody down. Apologies. So we're just cutting ties. Cutting ties and taking the spikes off so I can just slip the ties under the gaps where the rail joiners are. And that way the layout looks a little less janky. I know. No bacon. I know. Yes. Yeah. So I know it's a weird niche, but I usually have a bacon cam. And anytime within reason that I see bacon in the chat, I have a bite or a slice of bacon. And yeah, so usually there's a bacon cam that I switch on and a banner I put on. And I have some bacon. Chris, thanks. Yeah, it was great to have you over and try things out. It's definitely too bad. So Chris came over and literally everything he brought did not work on my layout. I felt terrible. It is not welcoming to guests. My stuff runs fine, but my stuff's all like, I mean, I try to do as much research as I can before I buy anything, because obviously I don't want to buy something and it not take the 15-inch radius. Or like, I think I've got a 14.5 over there. So, you know what? On my first layout, I did all food themed industries, and I may just have to, I don't know, make like I don't want to say a bacon factory because obviously that's just pigs, but I don't know. I'll have to figure something out because I would love to have, like, that's a great idea. Bacon, bacon. You know, I've got a couple insulated box cars, so maybe I could fit it in there. It's not rigged. You can use my stuff. It's just interesting because Chris could. I will admit, at the very end, Chris figured out the double slip switch, but you know, it took him a while. Oh, Bob's. I don't. There's no way. There's no way it run. There's. It. Well. I guess it depends. None of the Rapido stuff ran, but the Walthers, that one curve, I could redo potentially. The Walthers ran fine when I had them over here before, when I was just setting the DCC stuff. There we go. No bacon today, unfortunately. How many times is that going to be used over here? Open two. I was thinking about doing a Christmas giveaway, but I'm not really sure what to do. It is stressful. I've done it in the past, and it's tough. Like, I remember my very first giveaway, I did, and I did it all randomly, and um, Chris's name came up as the first winner, and I was like, that's gonna look super rigged. Like, I'll check that out after my stream. Okay. I'll call you after the stream too, Chris. You may have to hit me up and remind me because I may forget. I'm usually okay. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Oh, past Dave is not a good dude sometimes. When I'm trying to fix my layout, what happens is, oh, that's such a great idea. That's such a great idea for the starter set for kids. That's such a great idea. That's so great. Wow, we got 19 people in the stream. That is, I think, a personal record, guys. Thank you so much. Wow. 3, 4. Wow, that's excellent. I'll check that out after my stream for sure. I'll come in and check out your channel. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you yet, so I will definitely sub and check that stuff out. Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely look into that. I know last time I was at Larkspur, they always have some there too, and I don't know how the prices are compared to buying online, but I like to try to buy stuff from them when I can. Do I have time to slip this in? I'm gonna go back and just dab glue when I'm done streaming. That way, everything is not that technically the train should pick it up, but sometimes the bottom of the trucks are kind of close to the ties, and that's all I need is glue in the gears or something. I don't know if anybody actually has a better way to do what I'm doing. So I take the ties that I cut off for the rail joints and I keep all of them. I always keep them. And then what I do is I just break off the nibs. You know what? Let's switch this around. How's that look? Hold on. So terrible. Probably because it's an iPhone. It's like totally frozen. Okay, well, it looks like the iPhone's back. So, and you get my big neck beard. For the rail joint or the rail joiners, the ties, I just clip off the nibs, and then I usually use a flat blade, and I just put it on the mat. I hold it with some small pliers so I don't slice my finger off, and I just break off, or I just wow, I can't talk tonight. I just take off the spikes with the knife so that it's more or less flat, if even a little more concave to fit the rail joiners. And once it's flat and smooth, I just push it under the rails. I know. Everything that goes wrong for the rest of the year now, my fault because of no bacon. 100% confirmed. Coronavirus cases, my fault because no bacon. I'll take the responsibility. Yeah, it's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, just gonna roll this bad boy over. How many ties? Oh, my layout's not exactly level. But hey, Maple Leaf brand bacon isn't that good. I'm telling you, the Costco bacon is the best I've had. Or I don't know if Maple Leaf makes it, but the thick cut, because the thick cut's usually pretty good. But the normal Maple Leaf, I find it's super fatty. It like curls when you fry it. I mean, it tastes fine, but just cooking wise, it's not as nice. It's greasier. Maybe my grocery stores just get the cheap stuff. All right. My work here is done. You can't stop thinking about bacon. Sorry for my big arm in the way. I'm just trying to. Yeah, good enough. From here. Ooh, or that reminds me. What's that news story of the pig with no that can't walk with the back legs? So it's got like one of those pet wheelchair, like the dog wheelchairs, and its name is Chris P as its middle name, Bacon. And the news anchor just loses his mind. Oh, bacon should be its own food group. 100%. Like, there's nothing it doesn't make better. Anything that is not sweet. Now, can I do this without... Actually, I can. Yeah. It's come along. Hey, does anybody here watching the stream? So I resubscribed to Model Railroader magazine, and actually I got two versions. I'm gonna give Chris one, but the December issue, I'll use this camera. The December issue is this guy here, if I can fit it in the camera, and it's about winter scenery, and you don't see that too often. You don't see. I plan to do autumn, but yes, Mark. Don't fret. I will be gluing all of these after the stream when my trains are not running. I don't like, not that I'm too worried about the glue getting picked up, but sometimes my aim isn't. Ooh, I don't want to go there. Sometimes when the glue splatters on the rails, I don't want the wheels picking it up. I just got the January. I don't know if it's the actual January, but it's like a special issue. But it says January 2021, which was great because that means 2020 is almost over. But then you realize, really, 2021's, not gonna change too much. I gotta move those up. I think you can fit one more in there. So, Mark, let me ask you this. Are you messaging Chris like you messaged me during Chris's stream? I hope you are. James, are you talking about the January issue or the December? I haven't finished the December just yet. I just recently resubscribed. But okay, Chris, I'm gonna be honest here. I actually initiated the whole time. I'm the one who started, and we just go to town. It's actually hilarious. I mean, you just make it so easy for us too, Chris. So easy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. I used to be subscribed, and I never actually read the articles. And then my sister got me an issue for my birthday back in November, and I actually read all the way through it. It was like the best model railroads of the year or something. And I read through the entire one. And so I actually really enjoyed it because I used to just kind of look at the how-to articles and, the pictures and whatnot. And, so I actually read through and enjoyed reading through. So I decided to resubscribe to Model Railroader. And it took like a month. I ordered it on my birthday, November 2nd, and it took like until I guess about third week of November to show up. But then they gave me two. I got two December magazines. And then I just got, like I said, the January one. Bill, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are currently, holy cow, we're at 20. I think that's a personal best. 19 was the previous personal best, which was from earlier. We are taking all the ties that I took off the flex track. We are trimming them down and taking the spikes off them. And we are then fitting them under the rail gaps while chatting and having this Canadian Pacific, or more specifically CP Rail train, cruising around the layout. Welcome. Hey, CRE, how you doing? Welcome. Chat is getting away from me. I thought having my phone here would be way better. I should be probably doing this in some sort of logical order, but I'm not. And I'm probably going to forget which ones I've done. Oh, that tie's like ruined. I'm not going to use that. And I'm going to just end up gluing like already glued ones. And then not gluing the ones I'm doing or something ridiculous. It's so funny with the accents, right? Because I don't hear our accents at all. But I guess that's how it works for everybody. You guys have any tips? I've got some isolating rail joiners right here. And obviously they are a little bigger than regular rail joiners. So I'm wondering if I'm going to attempt to fit this one under it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, see, it brings it up a little bit. Oh, that might be okay. There's glue there, though, so I can't put it where I want to. Oh, yes, I can. That worked out not too bad. Okay, I think I can fit one more in there before the feeder wires. All right. Oh, now my chat's all messed up. Hold on. I thought I would be smart and watch chat on my phone instead of having to look back at the computer all the time, but oh yeah, there it goes. Hey, John. All right, can I sneak this guy? Ooh. Yeah, that's never going to be perfect because of the feeders. Good enough. I will glue those down later. All right. Well, what we could do, we could grab some boxcars and switch out this industry. Take a little break from the ties. I wonder if I could get a better view. Let me. And where's my piece of cork? All right. Sorry for probably the mic noise. I'm just going to. There. How's that? How's the sound quality with the iPhone, guys? Is it coming in and out, or like how's? Because I know the video is not as good as the other one, so I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm using the iPhone audio for this time, but I'm not super impressed. Okay, James, you say it sounds good. Okay, well, I guess that's all that counts because at least you have that camera to see. I think they're not synced up. They're not bad actually, considering the train. They're not bad. A little behind, but those kits. Yeah, I need paint. I need to get paint. Oh, Mark, we didn't tell you. Chris is my wife. I'm just kidding. All right, let's grab some boxcars. I'll take 8575309. I will definitely check that out. That sounds great. Mark, you know who you should have been for Halloween? And I thought of this before and I didn't tell you, and I should have. I might just have to bring up a picture and show you. Is it the Buggles? The guy who sings Video Killed the Radio Star? They have, like, in the music video, you could totally pass for that guy if you shave your beard and wear sunglasses. 100% I think you could pass for that guy. I'm just going to leave. We're going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to leave this. There. Oh, I'm so thankful that HO is so much easier to re-rail than N-Scale. Okay, I got to kick this up a notch before that mainline train comes in. No, it's 100% a compliment, by the way. 100%. Right. Well, if I was actually paying attention. I know, James. I won't let you down again. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I will never let you down again. Now we play. My layout isn't perfectly level because I decided to try to make it modular, and this is not going to be pretty. I wonder if I should go shim one leg right now. I think I'm going to do that. Oop. Okay. Let's do that right now. And I forgot to flip that switch. The only problems I have on this layout is the ones I caused myself. Chris can attest. He did the same thing at every single switch. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Thank you. Yeah. All right. What am I going to put under that? There we go. That was close. Oh, yeah, Mark, is the chat out of control? Oh, the DD40. Oh. I think I have to add another piece under there. What else do I get? Okay, so I just stuck some stuff under. Oh, there we go. Until I nudge it, and then it's gonna roll, but that's fine. Back the alcove. No, man, now I'm with the Baldwins. I always have to. It's not that I dislike the EMDs or anything like that. I don't know. These just worked because they were so small and they were available in CP Rail from OVR. That's the only reason I went with these. Those didn't actually. Oh. Hey Laura, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So let me get this straight. Mark is keeping chat in line, and then Laura is keeping Mark in line, right? That's how it works, I think. And I didn't throw that switch. Little cheat ski here. The good news is I accidentally changed direction of the main line. There we go. Crisis averted. I really gotta get one of them. Laura, I gotta ask because my wife's also a teacher. Does Mark ever bring out the teacher voice when he's like upset with you for not like, I don't know, cleaning up after, like, you leave a dirty dish somewhere, like a cup of coffee somewhere, and you forget it or something? Does he ever pull out the voice? Sure. Wow, is this like a thing, like teachers and model trains like go together kind of thing, or teacher spouses? Bubs, I want to hear that sometime. But maybe directed at Chris, not me. Well, Chris might cry, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. What make is that? James, which Hello Box car? That yellow, maybe the orange. Oh no, sorry, the yellow one. Roaming around. That's the CP rail insulated. That is an Atlas Train Man. Who makes that? Ooh, I bet you that would be great to hear both of you guys. Oh man, 2 teachers, 1 house. Are you primary, Laura, or are you high school as well? Because Mark, you're high school, right? Ooh, oh, that's kind of sweet. Teach at the same school. Oh, Chris, let's face it. We all know you didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose you. But we also know you're a big softie. Oh, I shouldn't have switched that. Whoops. This will surprise nobody, but I was one of those kids who were like at the back of the class eating all the time. I always like ate in class or slept. Amazingly, I always did pretty decent in school. Yeah, let's get this going over a different way. Not bacon. At that time, it was like I got like a lot of muffins and stuff from the cafeteria at school. So I'd like chow down. I used to buy like 3 muffins. They were so looking back, they were disgusting because they were really greasy. But like, oh my god, did they taste good? Oh, but they were so greasy. And oh man, it's making me kind of hungry just thinking about it. But man, yeah, they were so good. How am I gonna do this? Um, oh yeah, okay. So let me just slip back that way. They have that like ready crisp bacon, but it's not that good. I don't want these with me. Should extend that track just a smidge. All right. Oops. Oh, look at that. Just rolled into place. It was meant to be. All right, now we play the game of how fast am I at switching this. I'd fly with you, Mark. Yeah, what is that? Bungee jumping with no cord? Just wait for this to go by, and then we can go back onto the main line, grab that last box car, and return everything to the yard. And then maybe we'll wrap it up just a smidge early. Hey, it never hurts to have a backup, John. It's true. And sometimes I can fix computers by turning them off and back on again. Yeah, it's all of the passing runarounds are meant for two 40-foot cars. So it's very challenging, and you kind of got to wait for the mainline train to sneak around a lot. I tried to utilize the room I had. I don't know, Chris did good. I'm gonna sneak back into here. I'll move the camera in a minute. How do I do this without dropping the camera? Again, massive apologies for any mic noise that there might be. I don't know how good. Get this cord out of your way. Look, you know, I would give Chris like a 2+. You know. Maybe a 3- because he was really enthusiastic. But he didn't ask a lot of questions. Derailed almost every switch that he forgot to throw back. He didn't show his work. Partial grade. All right, now we play the game. And we're going to be able to sneak in time. Oh, God. I got to slow the mainline train down. Look, Chris was really nice to my cats, so I'll bump it up to a 3, a solid 3. All right, we're just going to park this back in the stub spur. And then we're going to park 7067. I think we're going to wrap it up maybe a couple minutes early today. I want to change a couple things as well. So once I get the steamer fixed, we'll have that. I definitely will remember to thaw and cook bacon for next time. And I'd love to get another camera going, but I'm still not overly impressed with this iPhone. I may switch back to my Android because I feel like it was a lot less kind of, there was less latency. I never even turned the sound on. How could I? I don't have the room to make the incline. There wouldn't be enough room to reach and do stuff. That is so loud. I'm just gonna mute it. I've definitely thought about it though, Chris. But I'm actually really satisfied with how it turned out. I think for once I didn't overplan track. Well, I shouldn't say that. All right. We'll bring this to this main line. Set the yard, and we will shut it down. I don't even know where I would do that. I mean, I suppose if I came off here and I could have something like up here, maybe. I don't know. Now the real thing is I should just add another module. That's what I should be doing. Or little hinged parts. All right. Shutting her down. Well, guys, thank you so much. Let me yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate everybody who came and watched and commented. Helix. Okay, that could be a possibility, but yeah, I just appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you. I know I was crazily unprepared for this, but I still wanted to have it because Third Rail Thursdays. So thank you for everybody. I apologize about the bacon. It will not happen again. Tune in next week for M&M Rails on Thursday at 8. And then the third week is GBO After Dark. And then fourth week is Christmas. And Christmas Eve. And fifth week is New Year's Eve. So I will probably try to make at least one or two videos before the new year. But I hope everybody finally gets rid of 2020 and hopefully 2021 has some better stuff in store for everybody. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everybody's support. And until next time, enjoy your bacon. Now I have to walk over here and stop the stream. All right, guys. Thanks again.